opportunity to be our best. Hey, it don't matter if we're at home or if we're on the road. You come to watch us. They come to watch us. Let's give them a show. Excellence and brotherhood.
CD Lamb, the Cowboys win it.
Lawrence, el sigue todavía. ¡Esta es la diagonal!
Diggs again. Diggs again. Diggs again.
It's ours. We got to go earn that now. What's happening, fam? It's your boy CJ Richardson. I got my main Rodney Jones Bay sitting in with me. And while we talking about guests, we might well go ahead and add my other partner in crime, Justin, sitting in the back. Oh, Cowboy. Okay, I see Jordan Cowboy. I like that. Boy. I like that. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing this week, man? Before we get started, how you doing, Rodney?
I'm doing pretty good. Happy New Year, fellas.
Oh,
can't complain.
Happy New Year, man. I ain't seen y'all since last year.
No, it's been a long time.
Man, a lot of stuff has happened since we last met. Let me make my screen a little bit bigger. I got to show y'all something real quick. It was all good. Just a week ago. Look like that said 13-3, and it says 12-4. You know what I'm saying? So look like to me, week 18, there's a lot to play for. There's a lot to play for. How do you guys feel about that NFC East division coming all the way down to the final game of the year? What you got, Rodney? What you want to say about that?
Man, it's feeling good. You know, we got a great chance to get that number 1 seed. And I just love how, you know what I'm saying, we continue to fight. And I keep telling people all year, you know, the Eagles, y'all are 10-1, 10 and whatever. But we have a lot of divisional games. So everything starts with the division.
Okay. What do you think, Justin?
I had told Eagle fans that they was a Mickey Mouse team. And you shouldn't throw rocks from a glass house is what somebody always told me. And I think, you know, he who laughs last laughs the loudest, and we're going to get this last laugh this week.
I love it, man. I think I'm going to be honest with you guys coming right up, man. I'm excited about being a game back of the Eagles. Doesn't matter to me who they play at quarterback this week. But just the you know, the football fandom, you know what I'm saying? The Eagles fan base going wild. They talking sugar honey iced tea. Cowboys, you know, we talking it right back, sugar honey iced tea. You know, we got 3 of the 4 teams in the playoffs. You know, as you look at the standings, there's always one at the bottom. There's always one at the bottom. I see we got one Boo Bird already in the stats that's got a sad face. It's either going to be an Eagle fan or it's going to be a Commander fan. But either way, everybody controls their own destiny this late in the season.
Except for the Commanders.
So they control their own destiny. Clean that locker out this week. Clean that goddamn locker out. They got a new mascot. They put Carson Wentz back at quarterback. Oh, made my freaking day.
Yeah.
And next Monday could be Black Monday for Rivera.
It could be, but I'm just excited about the fact. And look, and the one thing I want to touch on before we get started as well, man, we're going into the final week of the regular season. And some of these cats haven't had any fun this year.
Yeah.
I tried to tell people in the preseason, I said, look, you better have some fun and you better enjoy this football season. And I thoroughly, each and every week, I try to maximize mine and get all of mine. And they still on my page writing, you suck. I don't like you. Yada, yada, yada. And I'm laughing my way all the way to next Sunday.
Straight to the bank.
I think Rodney said it best. That 18 weeks, like that
shit goes, excuse my language, it goes fast, man.
It goes quick. I feel it goes quicker every year.
Yeah, like I can remember us going to go see week 1. Like it was yesterday.
Exactly, man. And also, this is an interactive my So if you like to be on the program, I'm sure if you write it on the stream, one of my guests here will see it and they'll send you the link so you can come on and talk with us live tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because this is an interactive podcast. I've been pushing it all year, all season. if you want to come on, whether it's 3-on-1, 2-on-1, 4-on-1, or if you even want to go 1-on-1 with the great one, I welcome that.
Tonight.
I welcome that.
Tonight.
Man. You know, so if anybody wants to come on screen with us tonight, if you write it in the box, once one of my guests sees it and it's approved by me, you know, Frank D said he wants in. If he wants to get in, let him in.
What Bernie Mac say? Tonight.
Yeah, so football season's been great this year, man. We got one more week. We got the Commanders. How you guys feeling about the Commanders week? Rodney laughing.
The Commanders, man.
Yeah, Commanders, man. I mean, we still got to play the game.
Yeah, they are a rival, and they do play us tough.
Right.
For like a quarter or two, anyways. Right. But we shouldn't overlook them because you know we really need to secure that win to increase our chances of winning the division. So we need to come in focused and prepared because you know they could play spoiled. I highly doubt it, but anything is possible.
Hey, man, with the way we've been playing this year, we got to take everybody seriously. What do you think, Justin?
We can go as high as the number 1 seed, and we can still get the 2 seed if San Fran loses as well.
That's
so,
right.
We got a lot to play for.
Hey.
So bring our A game, and this game is just like how it was when we were trying to clinch to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, this is a playoff game for us. If I was Mike McCarthy, I'd come in there like, hey, we hitting hard. This is a playoff game for us.
That's
all
right.
guns blazing.
I'm excited. I'm excited that the game means something too because I never want to lose to the Commanders.
Never.
You know, even if it's a meaningless game, I still want to pull up, show up, and kick their butt. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I see it, man. I'm disappointed that it's a 425 game because right now I'm 50-50. Do we go? Do we not go? You know, and Washington got one of them raggedest stadiums, man. And we rarely ever miss a game when it's the Cowboys, Commanders, Washington football team, Redskins, whoever they are. We rarely miss that home game, but it's like I want to go. I don't want to go up there in the dark. I don't want to be in that ragged stadium.
That weather.
I'm not really too much worried about the weather. I'm just that ragged stadium don't excite me, man. Exactly. And we got 4K TVs. So, you know, we don't have to go up there, but I want to so bad. But we'll see what happens, man. Somebody says, is Tony Pollard staying in Dallas or moving to a different team? Well, that's Go ahead, Rodney. Go ahead.
Well, we trying to win a Super Bowl. I'm not really worried about what we doing next year. What are we going to do now to make a deep playoff run?
Right. I'm just worried about can he stay healthy enough to make some type of big time impact on the Dallas Cowboys this post game season. How do you feel about that, Justin?
Just take it one game at a time.
One game at a time. And right now it's Washington Commanders week. We ain't even talking about playoffs. Right now we're trying to get Sugar Honey Iced Tea together to get prepared to beat the Commanders. Because I got guys like Rodney Booker, Howard Scarborough, Twan Buckner, you know, Cynthia Senior, who has Bob Yurchek, Stephen Williams. You know, I got a whole gang of people. Chauncey, I got people that's going to be riding me hard if the Cowboys lose, you know. So I need to win this game. This game is very important to CJ Richardson. What about you, Rodney?
Same here. Yeah. I don't want to lose to the football team, the Commanders, whatever you call yourselves. Y'all are chumps. You'll always be the bottom of the division. You'll always be number 2 to us anyways. Definitely. So, you know what I'm saying? Cowboys by 30.
All right. I gotta ask this question. We might have to go back to my week 1 predictions. What do we think the Cowboys record was going to be? I really think it's going to be 13-4. Did anybody else pick that before the season?
I said 12-5.
Okay. What did you say, Justin?
I think I had 11 wins for us.
Okay. Yeah. So 13-4. Is McCarthy safe? Rodney, you go first.
Nah, we've got to get to the NFC Championship game.
The safest job.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. And I want
or deeper.
and anybody in the chat. This is for you guys too. Is McCarthy safe at 13-4? Justin.
No, because Sean Payton is humming, and that's a real thing, and he knows that is a real thing.
Yeah, I don't know if McCarthy's safe either, because Jerry Jones, man, you know, he says he's not getting any younger, so I don't think he's safe. If we go out and lay an egg in the first round, oh, he out of there. You know what I'm saying?
And we need to remember, people have been fired in Dallas for less.
Oh, definitely, definitely. So
way less.
Linwood Harris says no, he's not. No, he isn't. No, he isn't, because okay,
his seat might be his seat might be the hottest out of all the teams that's made the playoffs.
Merritt said he's got to go deep in the playoffs to keep that job.
I agree.
Antonio says in NFC Championship game he good. You know, Kenneth says nope. George says nope. Somebody said released by. Limo said no, he isn't. I don't know what you're talking about on the release by. So I think we all agree that McCarthy is not safe. Galen says, and I'm glad you brought this point up, Galen, because we boys, but we can talk and we can disagree. Galen said it's the OC, not the head coach. Okay. Everybody knows how businesses are run. I get this all the time. People hit me in my inbox. It's Kellen Moore. He's the problem. I don't know if he's the problem either, because if you're the boss and you got subordinates and you let them run the asylum, who gets the blame? You know, I've been in the executive suite before. When I make decisions or I delegate and I approve, I can't give the subordinates all of the blame. McCarthy takes all of the wins when we get them. Kellen Moore's leading top 5 offense year after year. You know, top 3 really, but you know, so I'm not gonna say it's all Kellen Moore, because especially on the 4th downs in your own side of the field, Kellen Moore not making those decisions to go for it. You know what I'm saying? He's not. I refuse to believe he has complete autonomy to make decisions like that on his own. So I get what you're saying, but I can't give him all of the blame. You know what I'm saying? So if I just can't, no, especially he might take your job. No, you're not gonna let him do that. And I think that's why McCarthy makes some of the decisions that he does. I made that decision. You know, I overruled it. He wanted to punt, I wanted to kick. So I don't think that's the way. He got to make a deep run in the playoffs. We know he's gonna have to make a deep run in the playoffs to keep that job. Okay.
But I will say, at times defensive coordinators have out-coached Kellen Moore. Sometimes it takes Kellen Moore like a half to adjust to what the defensive coordinator is throwing at us, and then like some of his 2-minute, it's 3rd and 7 like in Jacksonville, and we need that first down. Just those tiny mishaps. I think he needs to do a better job at drawing up plays to get the first down to win the game, because we have the athletes.
This is what I think. I think sometimes, and it's all fan bases, you're measured among your peers. Just like at work, you know, we all do the same thing and they're going to rank us. There's a system. We know who's the best. If they say you got the best offense in the league, guess what you got? You got the best offense in the league. If they say you got the best defense in the league, because that's what they do. They rank people. You know, you make the Pro Bowl by, 17, 20 touchdowns. You make the Pro Bowl 4,000 or 5,000 yards passing. So I think more football fans need to not only look at what the Dallas Cowboys are doing, but look around the league and see what everybody's doing, so you can make a real contribution in discussion when we're talking football. You know, if you got a quarterback that's ranked number 1 or number 2 in several categories, you can't say he's a bad quarterback. You got to see what he's doing. If you got a quarterback that's, since he's been back from injury, is leading the league in completion percentages, he can't be a bad quarterback. You know,
But
if you got the Eagles coach, they 13-2. Whether we want to talk about them or not, 13 and whatever they are, 13-3. They're doing something right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we have to understand what's the big picture. You can't be number one and they say, "Oh, he ain't that good. Well, he's better than the other 31."
And don't forget the interception stat they like to throw out about Dak leading the league in interceptions. Update to people who did not realize Matt Stafford led the league in interceptions last year, and they won the Super Bowl. So ask the Rams how did they feel about this stat? Because they don't care.
You play to win the game. Okay.
And then
I don't care, like CJ said last week. I don't care if he throws 50 picks. We're winning. We're 12-4. Or 13. We're soon to be 13-4 after we mop up the Commanders.
And a lot of people were saying, well, the Rams had that defense that was crazy with Ramsey and Donald. We got a guy. We got baby Aaron Donald playing for us and Parsons, and he played well with one hand last week.
He did.
So, and we got we got two ball hawk corners, and I'll go ahead and say two because Bland is a ball hawk and a star in the making.
Exactly. Y'all know I gotta address this because it's always the elephant in the room every week. Why y'all hate Dak so much? I just gotta keep bringing it up because I keep seeing all the rhetoric all over social media. Cowboys aren't going to win anything.
One and done.
Because of Dak Prescott. Cowboys not going to win anything because of Dak Prescott. Dak threw another interception. Dak threw another touchdown. I never see the good in Dak. Now, a lot of people say that Dak Prescott has the easiest job in football. He actually has the most pressured job in football. Not because all 31 other teams' fan bases, they look at the Cowboys. All the announcers, they talk about the Cowboys. All the Cowboy fans who have been hurting for 26 years are blaming Dak Prescott. I'm trying to figure out like how this happened. Why?
And it's been like this since his rookie year. Since he made his first start, it's been nothing but hate. And for him to just year after year, chug it out and produce and not let it bother him. He's never once publicly came out and said anything to any announcer or former player.
I got to address this one too because I like when people. Alicia Tate says he's got to do better moving forward. Name one person on the Dallas Cowboys team that doesn't have to play better moving forward. Michael Parsons got to play better moving forward. Travion Diggs got to play better moving forward.
J-Ron Curse.
Whoever that opposite corner is of
Bland.
They got to play better. I don't know one person on the team that doesn't have to play better moving forward. Coaches got to coach better moving forward. You know?
And the other stat that I think that is interesting that a lot of people aren't realizing, though Dak does lead the league in interceptions, statistically, they said that most of his interceptions that he's had this year have been because his receivers did not catch the ball. It was not because he threw the ball in a bad spot that caused the pick.
Yeah,
primarily over 70 plus. I think over 70+% of his interceptions have been because receivers either underran the route or
didn't run it right, didn't clear the safety out.
It's only a handful of the ones he threw that were blatant ones, like he threw to the safety Thursday.
Right.
It's only a handful that were blatantly directly on him.
And he's 12-4. What do you mean? He's finding ways to win games.
I agree. See, here's the thing. I agree with Alicia Tate. He does have to play better, but we all have to play better. So like it's like a such a stale statement to say, "Oh, Dak's got to play better." Oh yeah, he got to play better. Don't trust me. He got to play better. But in him playing better, everybody's got to play better. Okay, we lost the Jacksonville game. It came down to Dak's pass being tipped off of Noah Brown's shoulder going back for a touchdown. But the offense scored how many points?
34.
34 points with our defense. We're supposed to win that by 20.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what really bothers me is we're putting up 30, 35, 40 points.
And the defense is giving up the same amount, 400 yards. Even in the Philadelphia game. He threw that pick six. That was definitely on him.
Oh,
horrible. But he came back and
15
he was
out
like
of 15.
15 out of 15. I mean, And how better do you want him to play? You know what I'm saying? Where does he need to improve? Y'all say he needs to play better, but in what area?
Right.
And then you have to.
I need better play across the board.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And
better coaching.
I've been saying this for like the last probably 3-4 years, maybe 5. We have had everything we want, and something still goes wrong.
Yep.
You know. Oh, McKinley Walker said he's a 49er fan. He said all is crying. I'm gonna tell you like I've been telling other people, but you come on to hear it because you ain't got nothing else to do because ain't nobody talking about the 49ers. See, you over here. We appreciate you, but you ain't say nothing about Christian McCaffrey. Hurt again, sucker. Oh,
High ankle sprain.
Thank you. So y'all talking all this smack, whoop-de-doo, and you ain't even got a program where you can get 2 of your friends together to come talk football. Welcome to CJTv, buddy. And if you want the link, you can come on here with us. How about that? But ain't nobody want to talk to you. If your friends don't want to talk to you, I can't talk to you. You know. So, and Rod, if he need the link, tell him we'll send it to him because we know he can't find a 49er fan to go live with him to say
exactly. There ain't no 49er podcast.
Yeah,
you lost 2 quarterbacks this year.
And if you think Purdy taking you to the promised land, you stand a better chance.
There's a reason that he was drafted, that he didn't get drafted to the 7th round. There's a whole lot of reasons.
Exactly. But we love talking sports, guys. Don't forget that part. We're gonna go back and forth. We're gonna have a lot of fun. But if you ain't about the fun,
I'm a Texas fan, so I know a lot about Brock Purdy in the Big 12, and he didn't cut the mustard in the Big 12.
I feel you, man. And Linwood said that, but he said everybody wants to come on the Cowboy page. They gotta come on that pages, man. All right, so Tony Pollard is injured, you know, and I like Pollard. I just thought he was never thought he was a every down back. I never thought he could carry the whole load for a year, but we need him, you know, because he's a vital part of our offense. I think he can do it all. You know what I'm saying? I think he can do it all. So we're gonna need him to get well because we're gonna need him. LVE, everybody wanted to push him out the door. He's had a pretty good year, you know. So how you guys feel about LVE?
I'd go 2-year deal for re-up.
Okay.
Maybe a 1-year deal with some intangibles to get that 2nd year.
I got you.
I think he's earned the right to be a Cowboy again. You know, he's had a pretty solid, quiet year, and you know he knows the system. I want to keep most of our guys, you know, as possible. So
right. I'm gonna ask this question. It's kind of a flashback. What if Sean Lee would have never been so injury prone?
Oh, Hall of Famer.
Oh, imagine Sean Lee, a healthy Sean Lee. I had to put that out there.
When I think healthy Sean Lee, I think Dat Nugent had he not got hurt, like that type of production.
Right.
Because Dat Nugent was just as lethal as Sean Lee was before.
Ronnie, you put the StreamYard out there in the opening.
Oh, my bad.
Oh Lord!
Before the injury started to mount for
Take it out. I was trying to find.
I mean, it's all good. I don't really care if somebody hit it. Hey, it's out there. We put the StreamYard in the cast, man. Hey, look, the one thing I want people to know tonight, we're at week 18. The playoff picture is crazy, you know. Washington Commanders, we're not talking about you right now. Y'all done. The Commander fans are done. So you got the Cowboys, the Eagles, and the Giants in the playoffs. So the likelihood of an NFC East matchup in the playoffs is very, very likely. So we know we're going to play somebody 3 times. Okay. But right now, the talk around the NFL is the Cowboys don't want to see Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady. I need you guys take on that. But before we get to your take, we got a hater in the building. We got a hater. LeVar Crittenton ain't won a game in 2023, but he on here running his mouth. Eagles still number 1 after 2 losses. Eagles Nation. Eagles takeover. Man, get out my face, man.
You ain't even said it on your own page.
Man, come on, man. You scared to death right now. That we going to Super Bowl. Y'all going to toilet bowl. That's where you're going. You're going to the toilet bowl.
I'll go out on a limb. I don't think any of the NFC's teams get to face us.
Okay, hold on a second. Let's see what we got here. We got a San Francisco 49er fan on here. What up, McKinley?
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Tell me something good before you just get on here running off. Tell me something good about your 49ers.
Tough win yesterday, man. Defense shockingly gave up a lot of points.
Right.
So we had to depend on Brock Purdy, man, and his legs. You know, a couple of bad throws, but hey, he got it done. So that's what I got to go on, man. I can't say nothing else, man. You know, he moved the pocket, and that's what make them dangerous, man. You know,
who y'all got coming up this week?
Arizona.
We got Arizona.
Okay, so you win that, you get that maybe a number 2 seed, possibly a number 1 seed. How you feeling?
Yeah, we're already number 2. But we need Philly to lose to get that, you know, that top seed, man. So the question is if the Giants gonna lay low, you know.
The Giants are planning to play all the starters as of this morning with Brian DeBall. He said they playing everybody.
Well, I need them to play everybody so I get that number 1 seed. And you know, coming through San Francisco, man, hey, it's all love, man.
The biggest thing you got in San Francisco is that bridge, boy. Don't come on here with that. The biggest thing y'all got out there is that bridge.
The only person that don't want to go to San Francisco is Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Well, that's possibly if they win, it'll be us in Green Bay. From what I'm saying, if Green Bay win, they in. So he got to come to us. That'd be the first game.
I love to have the Cowboys and the 49ers come out west for the NFC championship. That bring back memories.
Yeah,
it do. So all y'all got to do is win.
Well, you ain't there yet. I mean, you got to win too. Come on now. Don't come on here with that. All y'all got to do is win. You ain't won one yet. You got to beat. We got to beat the Cardinals. Okay. Yeah. See, that's what I like about you guys. Y'all already there. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, we there.
No, Jimmy Garoppolo coming back for the playoffs.
Struggled against yesterday.
It's Purdy. It's Purdy.
Well, Purdy better.
Purdy ugly. Purdy ugly.
If Purdy played like a rookie or revert back to how he was at Iowa State when Texas pretty much owned him, could be a long day.
Well, it could be, but you got to look at it too. He stayed there for 4 years, so I mean, like I said, he's a smart quarterback. He's still a rookie, but I can't hold that against him. All I can say since he's been with us, he's averaging 33 points a game. I mean, hell, my defense only giving up 16 or 17 a game. So,
but
you got that crucial injury now. You got to put that into proper perspective.
What's crucial injury?
McCaffrey's high ankle sprain.
You didn't even know McCaffrey.
No. It's not high ankle sprain. It's a mild sprain. He's day to day, so he's okay. He'll be at practice tomorrow.
Hold on.
Wednesday.
Let's stop for 1 second.
Of ankle injuries.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Do you know this boy history?
He missed 11 games last year with that same injury.
Mr. Fragile.
Yeah, but we talking about now. I can't go last year.
He day to day, right?
Yeah, so, huh?
You just said it was day to day, right?
Yeah, so either they can rest him or they can play him. I mean, he'll play if need be.
But,
you know what I mean?
I know you talked to him. He told you that, right?
No. I'm telling the truth, man. You know, like I said, we getting healthy. We get Debo and Mitchell back. You know, this week. So, I mean, we're a healthy team. This is the healthiest we've been in the last 3 or 4 years. I'm gonna take it.
Mitchell came back earlier this year when he was hurt and got hurt again. So he's got a history of getting hurt, and then with a sprain, that can go either way. I mean, we got
he's back now.
The NFC playoffs is going to be one for the books this year.
Yeah, it's wide open.
It's going to be really, really good.
We have ankle sprain issues too with Biotish, but that can go either way. That's what I'm saying. So we got.
It's going to be really, really good. I can tell y'all that.
Yeah.
Now. All
right. I'm just saying, man. Look, playoff time come. I feel real good about my squad. I don't know how confident y'all feel about y'all team.
How about speak for yourself? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You feel good about your team, right?
That's the comment.
That's the comment then. Okay.
Yeah.
All I know, you barely beat a Raider team yesterday with a quarterback that I don't even know his name.
Stedham.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying.
You lost to Jacksonville. Hold on, don't come on now. Don't do that,
You
man.
said we lost
One
to
bad
Jacksonville.
game.
Jacksonville
Y'all
got a
lost
decent team.
Jacksonville in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
playoff team. We beat more teams with winning records than any team in the league this year. But you
We
ain't
8-1.
know that
So
because
let me
your
ask you a
Google don't
question.
work. Your
8-1.
Google don't
So let me
work. We beat a
let me ask you a
13-win
question.
team, a 12-win team, and 11-win team. Well, actually, two
So
12-win teams.
let me ask y'all honest
We beat
question.
the team that's playing tonight.
Listen,
Okay.
listen. Do y'all think Dallas is better than San Fran? Just being honest.
I'm glad you asked. Since you're on CJTv.
No, I mean we've been
home
honest.
of the Cowboys. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell wrong with you, boy. With a third string
That is-
quarterback, we're gonna walk y'all. It's down. Period. Purdy that.
Oh yeah. Hey, CJ.
You want to see?
Hey, look,
If he
hey,
get,
CJ.
if
He gonna be
get in a
pretty
shootout-
ugly.
If he gets in a shootout, he in trouble. If he got to go touchdown for touchdown with somebody, it's
Well,
gonna be a long day.
He not going toe for toe with Dak Prescott. I'm
Or
sorry.
Tom Brady or
Dak
Aaron
Prescott.
Rodgers.
I'm
See,
sorry.
He went
go ahead-
toe-to-toe.
Go ahead and put your foot in your mouth and say something bad about Dak.
Listen,
Send
we
me
was
your
down
cash out.
10. We was
Send me your
down
cash
10
out.
yesterday. Okay, but hold on. We was down 10 yesterday. He came back, man.
To
You
who?
know what I mean?
To the Raiders?
The
It doesn't
Oakland,
matter.
not the Oakland, Las
They done
Vegas.
people done fired their coach, done packed it in and everything.
Sent Derek Carr
Listen,
packing.
man. Y'all have so much to say about your Cowboys, right? I hope we do play y'all.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
We'll come out with that boom box, and you know how Debo, you know how they do, man.
Boom.
See, there you go. We're going to come out with
Yeah.
a boom box. Okay. Yeah. Bring that little ragged ass box out there and see what happens. Or it's going to be on and popping, man. I can't wait. We're going to have to put a little something on the game. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, okay,
Yeah,
hey, no doubt though, man. But like y'all said, it's maybe 3 or 4 teams. I think Brady may have found his niche, but Aaron Rodgers.
Now we got to cut you off. Brady and Rodgers is one and done.
But
Brady got no running game. And Aaron Rodgers is one-dimensional with a sorry defense.
You like some of them dudes that be commentating, right? Brady put up numbers on Carolina Panthers on wide open throw. 3 throws for touchdowns, long touchdown. One dude fell down, one dude got turned around, and the other one was a good pass.
And then he was
and
slamming the ball
everybody's
down.
talking about Tom Brady's back, Aaron Rodgers is back. I guarantee you they're gonna be the first 2 to go. We're gonna see if they go back.
Well, y'all might have to go to Tampa Bay. Y'all might have to go to Tampa Bay.
Philly may be going to Tampa Bay.
And I'm bringing my beachwear because we're gonna have a party out that mother. I'm gonna tell you that now.
The Giants could send Philly to Tampa.
Exactly.
Hey man, look. I hope y'all listen, man. This is gonna be so fun, man. You know, so
We've been having fun
I'm glad
all
you
year.
have.
Glad you're here, week 18 though. We've been having fun all year, partner. We
No
need
doubt,
more
no
people
doubt.
like
So-
you on the show, though. We need more people like you to come on the show and stir ish up. We like you.
Yeah.
We like you.
I'm always represent, man.
You
So
know when you stir
hopefully-
ish up, you get something on yourself too.
Yeah.
Y'all. Go and smell y'all
Yeah.
now. You smell like sugar, honey, iced tea. You stirring it up. Yeah.
But look though, I'm gonna be out, man. So hopefully the Cowboy and 49er rivalry, man. You know, I would love to see that in San Fran.
I hope you get beat up before we even see it. I'm just keeping it a buck. I ain't got no love for you. Hope your team lose. I don't care. So don't wish me no good luck, because I ain't gonna wish you none. How about that?
Yeah, y'all gonna need
2023.
y'all.
I said I was gonna keep it a buck. Okay? I ain't got no love for you. I ain't got no love for your team the rest of the year. Okay?
Good.
Whatever happens,
Good.
happens. You ain't wishing nothing good on me, on my foot. We talking football. Okay? You don't want the Cowboys to win. You don't want to play the Cowboys.
No, not that. I just want to play y'all again.
No, you don't. What Young Dog said? Don't play with me. Play with the song. Yeah. I'm on some multi-million dollars. Don't play with me. You know, we're gonna beat y'all. Yeah.
Just a different team from last year for sure.
Yeah. I've been watching y'all. I've been paying attention.
Yeah, the Niners, we tough, man. We tough. We real tough.
Y'all tough.
Both sides of the ball.
Tough. Y'all more tough on some of these sports shows than you are on Sundays, though.
You said what now?
See, this commentators hate the Cowboys, so they kind of give y'all a pass because of Joe Montana back in the day. They easy on y'all. Y'all can't do no wrong. We cat dirty can't even, the bus can't go over 55 in the 55 zone. You know, they talking about that. The Dallas Cowboys bus was speeding today. Everything the Cowboys do, somebody got to talk about.
Because people like Dan Orlowski.
Exactly.
And
Oh.
hater Ryan Clark.
Well, you know, I'm a Stephen A. fan. I'm a Stephen A. fan, so
I know why. Both y'all hairline the same. That's what it is. Both y'all got that regular hairline. Y'all twins. Y'all probably text each other every day. Don't worry, Steven. My hairline looks like yours. I know they're talking about us. We're buddies. You love him because he talk about the Cowboys, don't you?
Man, I love Stephen A. Period, man. Him and Charles Barkley, my favorite too, man. So
Charles Barkley, the most hatingest dude in the NBA because he never won a ring in his whole career, and he had a great career. He just never won a ring. He hate on all the young boys that win rings, every last one of them. That's why Shaq told him about a year or two ago, don't make me come over there and knock you out.
Well, look, it is what it is. Right up. I tell you what, hopefully y'all make that NFC Championship game. I'll be there.
Yeah.
You going to be there in Dallas?
Hopefully y'all make something too.
Huh?
Hopefully y'all.
Yeah, no, I'll be there. Okay. We'll be there, and make sure Dak this time we're prepared. Clock management,
you know everybody talk about that clock management. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the only thing y'all got to live off, that clock management. But it was a whole football game before that, and it was it was 2 crucial missed calls. But I bet you don't nobody won't talk about that. Okay.
Well, I just saw the game, man. We saw the game. We saw the fans.
Okay. Hey, look, I appreciate you though coming on the show, man, because y'all make the show pop. All right. We just giving you a hard time, man. You know we got love for you.
Ain't no but love, but look, y'all be safe, man. Happy New Year again, all right?
Hey, you too, man. Hey, welcome back anytime, man. Anytime you see us talking, come on, get you something, all right?
Hey, Ayuk was a beast yesterday. He came up big for y'all. Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, okay. Debo will be back this week. Y'all watch that too. I'm gone.
All right. We're going to be watching.
All right.
We're going to be watching. Well, y'all, we had a 49er fan on the show.
Can I bring up a little off-topic fact?
Bring up something.
The Lakers are up by 20 on the Hornets right now. And I don't know how many times I'm going to get to cherish this moment.
Next topic.
Yeah.
Okay, but what has been y'all's most exciting moment of the NFL season? It doesn't have to be Cowboy related. It could be anywhere.
Oh, man. Most exciting moment of the NFL season. I got a couple of storylines that, Jets early. Jets was were pretty good for a minute there. Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers struggling. That was intriguing. Tony Pollard made the Pro Bowl. That was intriguing. And my last one, I'm gonna say in the fairness of time and giving somebody else a chance. And the Commanders in last place again.
I think mine was our backup beating the Commanders with their starter. That was pretty great. Going to see Tom Brady week 1, and just in another one, just seeing the New England Patriot coaches struggle without Tom Brady.
Right. What you got, Justin? Since you brought the question up,
I'm gonna go Brian DeBall winning Coach of the Year for the Giants, because I think what he's done with them, nobody really saw that coming because they were just so young. I would say Steve Wilkes who should be the next Carolina Panther coach, because to lose his running back, to trade your best player away, then to get rid of your starting quarterback and to still have a chance to make the playoffs,
right,
and fall one game short, I think that's commendable, really, because what he did with them in that short time and to get them young guys to buy in, I think it's something to be said about that. And I would say the shock of the year for me will be probably, I would go Russell struggling in Denver, and most people had them as a 10-win team, and I definitely did. And I would say early on, the Chargers struggles when everybody was ready to crown them AFC champs, and then for them to be able to will themselves into the playoffs and finally get it done. I'm happy for those young guys over there in LA.
Okay, I got it. James Jetson says his most exciting moment was Cooper Rush going 4-1.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
That was great. Yeah, I thought Cooper Rush came in and he handled his business well. Alicia Tate has a question. She said, do we still have a chance to win the division? Yes, but it ain't going to be easy. To win the division, the Dallas Cowboys need a lot of help. First of all, we need the Philadelphia Eagles to lose, and we need the San Francisco 49ers to lose this week, and we need to beat the Washington Commanders. So it's not impossible, but I actually think the Giants are going to beat Philly. I just think to get the number one seed. Right. You know, I want it all.
Okay.
You know, but basically to win the East, we got to win, and the Eagles got to lose just to win the East. But I want it out. And there's no need to win the East, and you can get number 2. So I do think we have a better shot at being the number 2 seed than we have in being the number 1, because the Giants could actually beat Philly, and I think we will beat the Commanders. So that was a great question.
How do y'all feel we would handle the bye week if we were the number 1 seed? Since in history's past, that hasn't really been a good omen for us. This is a different team. They are playing differently, and I believe that this year would be different. But how do y'all feel this team would handle a bye week as the potential number 1 seed?
To be honest with you, this is the team that needs the bye week. We banged up, man. We need that bye week, and we got more tenure on the offense, and the offense is like the defense was carrying the team for the most part of the year, and they had some flashes. Now we could actually use that extra week of rest right now. But I'm like this: we ain't ducking nobody, we ain't hiding from nobody, and to be the best, you got to beat the best. I say that all the time. What you got to say, Rodney?
Oh, same. We definitely need that bye week because a lot of guys are not practicing. Right. And, we're more seasoned and more, we got a lot of vets on the team. So, I mean, either way, I think we're going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? You gotta score pretty much 40 points to beat the Dallas Cowboys. It's not too many teams that's going to put up 40 in the playoffs.
Anthony Spicer says, do we get a home game if Philly lose but San Fran win? Yeah, because if we win and Philly lose, we win the East, so we automatically get a home game. Now, we'll probably play the Green Bay Packers if they get in, or the Detroit Lions, so.
Or right now the Seahawks have that last spot.
Yeah, but they need a lot of help. They need help.
Yeah.
Ricky Thomas says, I think that week might kill us because we don't know who is in and who isn't still on the grind. It might, but I think we need it. So I'd rather have it. They may start rush against the Commanders to rest Dak. No. Ain't gonna happen. That's not happening.
Not with the division on the line.
Can we stir the pot again?
Yeah, go ahead and stir it up.
If we get the number 1 seed, is the Odell Beckham thing revisited?
No.
No, I'm done with Odell.
Well, I mean, we don't. Honestly, we it would be great to have him, like we said, but we don't need him. We're putting up 35 points a game with what we have. I do feel that we need to run the ball a little bit better. I know last couple of weeks, I know we've been banged up, but I think the running game has struggled a little bit. We don't.
We done reshuffled the whole offensive line.
Yeah, again.
So it's going to take them a while. We got to see what's up with the center first. If he's back, we can put people back where they're supposed to be.
The person that I want to see more of, that I feel like is the mystery guy, James Washington has been active for the last 3 weeks. Like he's dressed, like we've made him inactive, but he's been in pads and in uniform. So my question is, where is he at?
He's standing on that sideline. That's where he at.
Yeah. I mean, that's another weapon to the passing game, and that's a deep ball threat. So I'm just kind of
T.Y. the deep ball threat now.
I think we're piecing it together as best as we can with all the injuries.
If you open, Dak's going to get you the ball.
We'll find you. We'll find you if you're open.
Even to all our Philly fans, even if it's 3rd and 30,
And I got an interesting Cowboy fact. My man, Noah Brown, is going to be the second leading receiver on the team this year, and nobody saw that coming but this guy.
Can I counter that?
You can counter it, but
it ain't going to matter.
And nobody saw my guy come from not being on the team to being a late season addition in the offseason to making the Pro Bowl.
Who's your guy? Who's your guy?
Devontae Turpin.
And can I counter that? We don't know how the hell he made the Pro Bowl.
and neither did he.
He's a Cowboy. It's okay because they're only doing a little flag
football.
Yeah. So it ain't like it used to be. Well, I still, for the life of me, don't know how in the world. Anthony Spicer say he's handling his business. What business did he handle, Anthony?
He hasn't returned a kick for a touchdown yet.
Who told y'all before the season started he wasn't going to run a kickback for a touchdown during the regular season?
You did.
But once again, this guy.
He's going to return one versus Washington. This is the week.
Man, okay. let me go get my stuff. What my cleats at?
You going to do this.
But
hit the ball.
But
somebody said we talking about Zeke. Apparently he ain't on the panel. We ain't say nothing about Zeke.
But since we talking about the Pro Bowl, do y'all think that with it being flagged now, being a flag football game, could it be played in the middle of the season?
We don't even talk about the Pro Bowl. I don't get it. No. This guy, Jonetta, well, it might be a lady. I'm sorry, ma'am. She says, what about Zeke? We talking about Zeke. Well, you wrote Zek, but I know you're talking about Zeke. What about Zeke? Zeke was injured for a little bit in the year. The offensive line has been shuffled around. When Zeke's in the game, we run a traditional set, 2 tight ends. We push him right up in between the guard and tackle holes. People stack the box on Zeke like they always do. You know when he's getting the ball. I know when he's getting the ball. I still think he's a quality player. What happens most often is once they write the big check, here come all the couch potato GMs. We don't need him anymore. He's no good, But then he
stopped playing when he got the check.
When we underpay guys, not a word.
What was the stat that you had last week about Pollard and Zeke's breakdown? You said it was like 63 point something.
They're 3 yards per carry. It was 3 yards different.
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Because I thought that was an interesting stat.
Here we go. Tony Pollard averages 65.9 yards a game. Zeke averages 61.9. We're talking about like one carry. You fall forward for 3 yards. That's the only difference. The only difference between the two guys is Pollard's more explosive plays. Zeke's gonna grind his out.
Yeah.
So we got to get off there. And Zeke has 12 touchdowns and Pollard has 9 rushing. So Zeke's still doing the job, but we're just looking at his contract. We need them both though to get where we're going. I ain't counting no money. I count some yards though. I count some yards. Let's go. I hope both of them get over 100 in 20 plus a game. Yeah, man.
After this season, I worry about the money and how that add up.
Exactly. But anyway, guys, I got to get up out of here, man. There's a lot. We could talk all night about Cowboys football. And what's it, Tuesday, Monday? I'm sure we'll be back again this week. And we'll talk about getting ready for the Washington Commanders and coming out of that game injury-free with the win. And we're just going to see how this scenario plays out. 13 wins right there for us to get. Let's see what happens. All right, Rodney, parting words. What you got, my brother?
Yeah, we got the Commanders up next. We got to stay healthy. Enjoy. We got one last week, so let's enjoy it. I don't want to hear no whining. And let's go into the playoffs on fire.
What you got, Justin?
Foot on gas, and to quote my man Russell Wilson, let's ride.
I know that's right, man. Hey, look, I'm kind of like happy and kind of sad right now, man. Y'all know we love football, man. And we got one more regular season game. And then the tournament starts. You know, this past 18 weeks have gone like this. And I told you guys to enjoy it. So if you didn't, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you. If you wrote a whole lot of complaining, whining stuff on the screen all year, I feel sorry for you. Maybe next year you'll just enjoy it. You know, because everybody knows football is the number one sport in the United States. You know, now they say baseball is American tradition, but that football is where it's at. You know. So anyway, guys, until the next time, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. I want to thank my man Rodney Jones Bay, my man Justin, for tuning in with me tonight, man. We Talk Sports is an interactive podcast where you guys can come on screen as well. We got a couple games left. Guaranteed, we got one more regular season game. We made the playoffs, so we got at least one game. So we know of 2 games that the Cowboys will be playing, but we know for sure. And you can bet your bet that the Washington football team is getting a rockabye, baby, this Sunday. Nighty night, mother. Nighty nights. Bow.
Knock it right on out.
Yes, indeed.
What did Steph say?
Nighty night. We'll holler at you. The only 2 teams that I know, because I ain't look at everybody yet, that haven't won a game in 2023 are the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, run